Hey, thank you, guys. This is absolutely amazing. This is it. This is the brand new studio that's just like the last studio, except this one has more lights. And they're like, Uriah, we gotta turn down the lights because we're getting some hot hair. I'm like, well, that's the first time anyone has called my hair hot. I mean, I don't go a lot of places to get haircuts because they actually said, Uriah, I don't want to touch your hair because it looks hot. And they didn't want to go to jail. Yes, that's right. It looks like I stole this hair from somebody else. Does that make any sense? I don't know if it does, but hey, welcome to the Uriah Jokes Podcast. This is where I joke, and then people online go, great comedy, Uriah. I'll give you one exact reason why. I will never listen to people on the internet. First of all, when you comment, you're legitimizing me as a person and saying your life is worth as much as mine, so good job, you're trolling yourself, basically. And if you're like, Uriah, you already kind of talked about this already. What's the deal? I'm gonna keep bringing it up because you people online that are commenting, I respond to those while taking a shit. So what I'm doing is when I respond to your videos, I am going to the bathroom and literally taking a shit because that's how little I care about what you have to say. Absolutely fantastic. And you're like, oh no, Uriah, you're bringing it up. You're bringing it up. That means you actually do care. That means you actually do care. I'll tell you one reason why I don't care. Because I got these things called facts, right? And a little over a week ago, I co-produced with one of the hardest working comedians and a new comedian who really is showing how much he cares about stand-up by going out and doing open mics, which I love. I love hard workers. Lauren Clark, look her up. She's my co-producer for Brass Bear. And we produced a show. And I produced a show there before, and roughly we get around 30 to 40 people again and again. Because why would people come back? Oh, was the host, me, being funny? And I keep getting better the more I do comedy, and the more I do these episodes, the better I get. And the better I get, and the more comfortable I am at being Uriah, the better show you're gonna get. And that's what's gonna happen. You can live your life being a negative moron all you want, but all it ends up being is you're the one at home sitting on your computer commenting to me while I'm out there doing things. So really, you're being a bigger moron than me. I just happen to record it and get views. So I think I'm winning. I think I'm winning on this part. But this show, Brass Bear, biggest show Santa Barbara's had since the pandemic. Over 103 people at least. There was a lot of people, and that was a rough head count. And that's with me having a pretty horrible education. And then I posted a clip of that stand-up, fully unedited. It's an outdoor show. And people are like, Uriah, I love that you're commenting and you're bombing online. Hey, first of all, look up the term bombing. Bombing normally doesn't relate to people laughing in the audience, you morons. No, Uriah, every single joke, if somebody isn't laughing at it like it's the funniest thing ever, then it's not funny, and I am the ultimate judge. Which I did. I made fun of the audience for not laughing at my jokes as people laughed in the back. It's a big outdoor area. And you think I'm big enough of a moron that posts a picture of me bombing? You think that City Hall clip is me bombing? No, that's me doing an art piece, doing a set that people are still talking about years ago. Now tell me another open mic comedian that you're talking about years ago. Explain that. That is success. Sure, people don't get it, but the people that really get it are true friends and true comedy friends and true comedy people. But hey, now that that rent is out of the way, it's gonna be hard to hold the cards down. What the? So this is what happens. I moved the new studio, and then I can't get the mic stand in the budget. I go to the old studio, and I don't have writers in the budget. I don't understand any of this. But hey, how about this? We run a very professional studio here, as you can tell. You know what? It's like that show, Pit My Ride. You guys remember that show, Pit My Ride? It's about they take these people that are really poor, and then they paint the car. They don't mechanically fix it, they just paint the car. So that's really what I'm doing, is I'm a person who's adding no value to this, but there's a lot of value that could be there. So there's a lot of potential. And I think I'd rather be, being full of potential than, you get what you get with him. I don't think it's gonna get any better when it's gonna get better. I already dropped all my cards on the ground. How is this gonna work? All right. Oh, but of course, after these cards we will continue with multiple episodes with Jerry Casanova, who I am definitely gonna say amazing. I jived very well with him with bits, 100% improvised. And if you're like, Uriah, I wasn't laughing out loud at any of that. Did you watch the full 30-minute clip? How about this? Watch the full 30-minute clip and give me an analysis of exactly what makes it unfunny to you, and I will respond to it and I will critique your answer. I'll give you the time of day. Just, put the time of day into your comment, you morons. Jeez. Man, unfunny Amy Poehler. You look like Bill Hader. Opposites attract, man. Opposites attract. You look like the kid from Game of Thrones. Whatever. All right. Ancient Egyptians. We're doing some jokes again on the cards. Back to the original. All right. Ancient Egyptians used dead mice to ease tooth headaches. Nope, messed that one up. Ancient Egyptians used dead mice to cure toothaches. And Dead Mao, the band, or is it Dead Mao 5? Is it Dead Mouse? Dead Mao 5? To create headaches. No wonder when I go to the ER, I get bankrupt. Hey-oh! Well, that one was mediocre. I already did this. Oh, and by the way, so not only did we hit the record of the biggest show in Santa Barbara, we're actually gonna hit the record as the first comedy show during a full open California. Oh, you're not funny, Uriah. No one wants to see you. Guys, you make yourself look like fools. You make yourself look like fools. Well, that makes sense. Well, half the people live in a reality where people care about elections. I mean, come on. Hey-oh. All right. People, and people do. People try to start drama with me. I don't know what's it from. It could be, too, because I'm perceived as, like, not very friendly at open mics, because I don't go around and just drink and hang out the whole time with all the comics. I'm going there to work on my set. So maybe there's kind of some that dichotomy. Is that a word? Dichotomy. Maybe there's more of that, where it's like Uriah doesn't want to be friends. I'm really wanting this to be my profession, because if this doesn't work out, it's back to the kitchen. And I shouldn't be cooking food for anybody. I'm the only person where if I do cook for you, I actually deserve the 1-star review. It's like, yeah, I mean, I would give them 0 stars if it's possible. But Yelp isn't that progressive. So people try to start like this drama with me, which is idiotic. Because I'm clearly in the comedic genre, you morons, not drama. What do you want to do? Start the world's worst improv team with me? Hey, Uriah, I don't like you. Okay, so what? You want to start a drama play? Like, what's your end goal here? What's the point of that? So what's the point? Like me, I get angry at people who drive gray cars around, and then I buy myself a gray car. But what is the point of then getting angry when someone is blending in with the road? What is the end goal? Creating drama. I don't understand this. I never understand people, they want to preoccupy so much amount of their time on somebody else. Meanwhile, we got our own life to live. I got my own life to live, and I'm going to edit and cut whatever I want out of this. So hey, I'm editing real life. I'm making fake news right now. Breaking news, there you go. And they say it takes two to tango. Well, I'm white. So I think if I tangoed on stage with you, it would be the first time ever that someone would bomb without even saying one word on stage. Ayo! This guy invited me to a bonfire. I don't want to bond with you, you hippie and your dreads. I want to throw you in the fire. Talk about a baptism. Well, that wouldn't make any sense, because the only sin would be is me going to a bonfire as an introvert. There's something there. There's something there. This is one thing I'm gonna say to you guys right now. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling open. I'm feeling weird. And you're gonna get more different comedy because I'm like, you know what? The purest form I could be as me, the more honest I could be with my listeners. So I will also be honest with you, is I did have a sponsorship opportunity with a cannabis company. We emailed back with each other, we negotiated some stuff. I wanted to try the product and make sure I actually enjoy the product. And that fell through. So I decided to not do that sponsor, because if I am going to do sponsors, one, I want to help build the show around them. I want to believe in the product. And the last thing I want to do is have the little bit of confidence that I have in myself and then having to start putting in a brand of weed. I mean, how hard is weed? You get it, right? All right, here we go. This is the last one, and then we'll cut this up with Jerry. Here's a Uriah thought. If politics are so polarizing, then why are we concerned about global warming? All right. And this has been the Uriah Jokes Pod. How the fuck was that only 15 minutes?
15 minutes?
How the hell do people talk for 2 hours on the goddamn podcast?
I don't know, man. I think because these people, they don't have any friends and they don't have anything to and they're just like waiting all day and all night. They're just like, oh boy, I can't wait to go on so and so's podcast. I don't know. This is the first interview I've ever had conducted with me.
Yeah, actually,
So,
I think
I don't know.
this is the first time too. Speaking of first times, I got my first vaccine. That's right.
Congratulations.
Yes, it was horrendous. My arm still hurts, and this is bullshit. They sit me in the corner where I only have my left arm. I am left-handed. These vaccines are total bullshit. I mean, we talk about woke culture. Well, oh, you're left-handed. What about the oppression of left-handed people throughout history?
That is, yes. I, as a fellow left-hander, I would like to say my relatives in my own family were prevented from writing with their left hands as kids, right? The nuns would smack them or tie their hand behind their back.
They were having none of it.
It's not fun.
No, it's not funny. This is a new segment called That's Not Funny.
That's not funny.
But if you could see for a split second my fear in my eyes, knowing that I am a white man speaking to a person of color who in this very time could potentially do what could, really take an out of context clip and try to cancel me for their own comedic gain. Is that not correct?
I thought that's what the whole purpose of editing this episode was for me.
Well, I was going to edit to make it look like you were the racist.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not a hard problem at all. I'm tired of these goddamn Welsh coming into our country and taking all of our good coal mining jobs.
Because you know what's worse than a Welsh
What?
taking a coal mining job? A fucking canary.
Oh my god, don't. Alright, look. Yeah, this is when we're really gonna get canceled, alright? Oh, look, I'm a canary. I'm yellow. I love to sing. Tweety bird? That's some bullshit. Okay? Sylvester deserved to eat him. Canary, you know what? I'm even gonna go farther, Uriah. No canary ever died in a coal mine.
Yes.
They're not gonna tell you this in school. No canary ever died. They used finches.
Finches.
In the Finch community. I'm sorry.
Atticus Finch. American Pie. What does American Pie do? American Dream. American Dream coal mine.
And that's why Atticus Finch became a lawyer. Was to fight for the civil rights of his bird brethren.
That's right. Birds. What do? They sing. Why are they singing? They're celebrating waking up in the morning.
That's right.
What do humans do? We wake up in the morning. God damn it, you son of a bitch, not again. Callback joke. People that watch full episodes of my podcast, I do callback jokes. All right. So I found out what a canary was. It's a bird. I thought a canary was a lizard.
Well, birds. Well, you really want to start getting really weird here. Dinosaurs are birds, you know.
Well, I mean, dinosaurs. Are they real if the Earth was created 5,000 years ago?
Obviously not, but for the sake of this argument, let's just go with dinosaurs or birds, right? Because you've seen the dino chicken nuggets. That's why. It's, truth in advertising. It's right there on the package. Chicken is just a little dinosaur that we decided was, fun to fight each other like Pokemon. You know, you've been to plenty of
Pokemon, Digimon.
You've been plenty of cockfights before you started playing Pokemon, right, Uriah?
I've been a lot more of a cock blocker.
Yes, I know from my experience on my date last week, Uriah. I told you, don't come. You don't need to be a third wheel, but
Yeah, but I'm always like, yeah, third wheel. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. But there's a segment here.
This is the reason, Uriah. This is the reason why I am no longer going to allow you to third wheel on my dates. She was a member of the Church of the Great Grey Ghost, in good standing, all of her dues paid up, sings like a bird, related to Atticus Finch, and all that stuff. And what do? You show up and start playing your Tom Jones records.
I don't want to hear about Tom Jones.
You Welshman, you Welsh lover, you Welshed on that bet.
A true Welsher never Welshes on their bet unless they are a Welsher. Welch's grapefruit juice.
Welch's fruit juice. They call it Welsh rabbit. It's just cheese on toast.
So Welsh? What country is that?
It's not here, thank God. No, it's Wales.
Wales.
I'm joking. Please.
So they're the whalers. Where do they come from?
From the sea.
From the sea.
Obviously. See, the whales come from the sea. That's why they call it the Prince of Wales. Because he can use his telepathic. Everybody thinks they're all lizard people. They're actually cetaceans. They use their woo 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 woo. What do you call that? The woo 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 woo.
It's interesting that you're bringing up sonar because what did the leads do? Bats. Coronavirus. Sonar.
Bat and who can understand sonar as well besides bats? Dolphins.
Lizards. Lizards and dolphins.
Lizards and dolphins. Lizards and dolphins are like this. They've been working together for humanity's downfall since the very beginning.
And do you know who has been doing that? Cat whisperers. People that can talk to animals are all in cahoots. And do you know why the billionaires like Jeff Bezos, they don't mention this because they're making a killing off of this.
My God, you're right. They don't want to live forever. They want to be Dr. Dolittle.
And he's not doing little. He's doing a lot.
He's doing a lot. He's going to those dolphins and he was like, hey, we need to tank cryptocurrency.
Yep.
I blame the dolphins, personally.
Blaming the dolphins because this is the thing about cryptocurrency.
Wales. Wales, coronavirus, it's all connected, and we just did it live in front of you.
Podcast. New episodes on Monday. We might have some bonus episodes, bonus content, and guess what? I don't know when it's gonna be, but I have a huge announcement. Huge announcement. Probably the hugest, biggest announcement of my comedy career. So if you decide to stay till the end of this, I will announce whatever it is at the end of the video. So you're gonna get double rewarded. Not only for giving me the watch time close to being part of the YouTube partner program, so I can be finally paid to do all of this instead of walking down the street and investing in Dogecoin, which is, getting a little bit iffy. I mean, even like a homeless person asked me for money. I said, oh yeah, Dogecoin. He's like, oh fuck you.